Anybody who says that you can't do an updo if you have a short hair, liars. Hi everybody, welcome back. I am here to do a really relaxed kind of get ready with me video to show you how to do this look. This is my like 5-minute everyday summer face, and I wanted to share it with you guys because a lot of people just lately have been commenting that my makeup looks really good, and I haven't really been doing anything differently, but I realized I never really showed you just what my everyday face is and also what my everyday face for summer is specifically, because I don't know if you're aware, but in Illinois it's been like 100 degrees the past month, and you really don't want to be messing with a lot of products on your face when it is that hot. Like, as few steps as possible that aren't gonna like completely melt off by the end of the day, like that is the key. And this has been working out really well for me. So, you know, we're casual t-shirt, you know, hair up every day, Jordan today, and I want to show you how I did this. So let's get started. So here I am, makeupless, and I always want to make sure that I start out on a summer day with a makeup setting spray. I do this before I put my makeup on and when I'm done putting my makeup on. Sometimes if I know I need to go all day, I do like multiple layers throughout just to make sure that I am starting with a locked-in face and finishing with a locked-in face. This is the L'Oreal Infallible's makeup setting spray. I've talked about this in videos before. It is the best, I think, drugstore comparable version of like an Urban Decay setting spray. Really, really good quality. Really, really works. And we just do one of those and we're good. Now I could put on an additional primer at this point, but this is an everyday look, and if we're being real, I don't prime every day. I don't actually prime most days, and I find that the setting spray is enough of a base for my skin that it'll last just fine without layering additional products on my face. And honestly, in the summer, as few face products as I can put on as possible is gonna be good for me. So now we're moving on to foundation. I have two kind of go-to foundations. During the summer, the first is the Maybelline BB cream. This is the Dream Fresh BB cream. They have a matte one as well, but I like the fresh a little better just because it gives the skin more of a dewy quality. And for total everyday, like just out and about running errands, this is definitely my go-to. It's really easy. I can just put it on like a moisturizer. But today I'm gonna use this, which is the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion Foundation. This is also a really good light foundation, but the coverage is really, really good on this one. I am neutral 2. I tried using the warm 2 and then found that it skewed a little bit orange on my face, but what I really like about this foundation is it does, every single shade comes in a warm base, a neutral base, and a cool toned base. So it's a really good for different types of skin tones, and I think almost everybody can find something that works for them. So really love this, and again, it's nice and light, but it's not, you know, quite as light as the BB cream. So it gives a little bit better coverage. And I kind of alternate. Sometimes I use a flat brush, sometimes I use a makeup blending sponge to put this on. Just depends on my mood. There isn't really a right or wrong way to do it. Just in general, I've discovered an extreme love of cushion foundations. You know, if the L'Oreal one isn't the right one for you, find a cushion foundation that works for you, because there is something about makeup being soaked through a sponge before you apply it that just makes it work better than any other type of foundation. I don't really know the science behind that or why that would be, but it definitely makes a difference. So I've got my foundation on. I'm not 100% blended out, but that's okay because I'm gonna layer on concealer over this. I use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. Everybody talks about this online. It's just the best. I don't really even know what else to say about it. It just is really good. And I find too, for summer, some concealers can get really heavy and thick, and that's the last thing that you want to have is concealer like clumping or bumping or blending weird on your face. I also appreciate that this is a concealer that you can use both on like, you know, dark circles and for brightening purposes, and for acne. It's, you know, a kind of all-in-one concealer, and I'm not using like 10 different concealing products to get the same result, and everything just evens out really, really nicely. So my face is all evened out, and kind of as a last step, I use a nude eyeliner in my waterline because I find that I end up feeling like my waterline is red and the rest of my face is even if I don't do this before I move on to everything else. So instead of treating it like an eye product, it almost feels like another foundation product. The nude eyeliner that I have right now, it's almost like a little bit of a highlighting one as well. It is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in soft nude. I found some others that I like a little better than this. This is just the one that I have on hand. I don't know if you can really tell a difference there, but this one has it on, this one doesn't. It just kind of like makes my eyes look a little more awake and we can all use a little bit of that. Now, if I was on top of my game, I could do my entire brow routine, but my brow pencil ran out today, so I have to run out and get some more of this. But this is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. I love this for blonde brows. I do dye my hair blonde, not that you can really tell with my little braid action today. I've just got some highlights going, but blonde brow pencils almost always skew red. It's really, really annoying. And I found one from Brow Bar that I really, really loved. But this one from the drugstore is fantastic. It's a dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz. Really, really excellent. I like that it comes with a little spoolie at the end. I am going to use that while I'm here. But like I said, the pencil kind of ran short on me, so I don't really have that. However, I don't like to fill in my brows every day just because it takes a little bit of time. And if I'm not going to fill in my brows, I really love, this is a little sample of More Brows from ModelCo. Guys, this is a really, really excellent brow gel. It fills in, I can't wait for you to just see how like pro this is. It fills in really well for not using a pencil on top of it. It does, I think, have the little fibers in it. I could be totally lying to you right now and telling you that this has fibers in it and it doesn't, but I'm pretty sure it does. That fills in some of the gaps throughout your brows. And on days that I don't want to go through the whole spiel of using my brow pencil, like just look at the difference there. Like, holy crap, that's with no brow pencil at all. And you know, it just takes like 2 seconds to just get a really nicely defined brow. Holy cow. Look at that. Look at that. I just like, every time I use this, it just like it's a marvel of science to me. I've got great defined brows. I'm gonna now move on to face and eyes. And like I said, I cannot be bothered with messing around with a bunch of products. I need like a one go-to that can get it all done for me, because in the summer, when I don't want to put a bunch of stuff on my face, like pulling down an eyeshadow palette and playing with a bunch of things, it just is not something that I have the will to do. This is the Naked Flushed palette. Will you look at how gorgeous this is? This has bronzer, highlighter, blush, all in one, and I'm gonna use this on my face and on my eyes, and just one and done with one pan. It's gonna be great. So I like to kind of swirl my brush through the whole thing to do my cheeks. Can you tell that I'm a little bit low maintenance in the summer? Like, did it take me 30 seconds to do? Great. And my cheeks are done. Now I like to add a little bit of extra highlight, so I'll just take my brush and just sweep it through the highlight part. I'll go down my nose with that highlight, go up to my forehead, down my mouth, and then if I want to like really define a highlight, I'll take an eyeshadow brush in the highlighter, just go on my cupid's bow, below my bottom lip, right in the center of my nose. Just a little umph. And now for eyes, we're gonna keep using this exact same palette. I'm gonna take the highlight shade and go under my brow and in my inner corners, that age-old trick. And then I'm gonna take that pink blush shade and just go all over my lids with it, and just something really quick and easy. If I wanted to take the bronzer shade, I could do that as well. Today I'm kind of feeling the rosy, and we'll just, yeah. Boom, done. Now this is the point I'm gonna go back in with my setting spray. I like to do the setting spray again before I put mascara on, just because I find that sometimes when you wet down mascara with this, then you get little like mascara splotches on like your under eye, and nobody needs that in life. So we're just gonna go back in. Woo! Absolute favorite mascara is the Milk Ubame mascara. I really need another tube of this, but I just love how it's both like adds volume and it's natural. It's just really, really good. It's a one and done deal. I don't have to feel like I'm wearing really heavy mascara in the summer, but it's also not like too light, and I don't have to fuss around with it that much. And eyes are done. And last but not least, I mentioned this I think in my last favorites video. This is the Pinch Healthy Lips Waterless Lip Oil in Berry Bite, and I am so obsessed with this. I know that looking at it is like, that is not a summer color, Jordan. It seems really dark, but it is a fantastic sheer berry color. I think it works with everything. Like, even though I've got a really like kind of peachy rose thing going on with my eyes and my cheeks, like once you get this on, it it just all works together. It adds just this nice little healthy layer. What I like about this for summer too, let's see if I can talk and put this on at the same time, is that it is not a heavy lipstick. It's also not a sticky gloss. It is a lip treatment, and it just fades really naturally and looks so freaking pretty. Looks so freaking pretty. Let's get my glasses on so I can actually see myself. There she is. There she is. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is just my everyday quick summer makeup look. You know, sometimes I layer things on a little heavier in the winter, but in summer it's just like, what is quick, what gets me covered and ready to go, but what is not gonna make me feel like I'm wearing heavy makeup all day. This is just nice and light and comfortable, wears well all day, and yeah, it's my go-to, and I hope that this helped you guys out if you're kind of trying to figure out your summer groove with your makeup. But yeah, it's good to make another video for you, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Yeah. And I could be all the things you told me not to be. Yeah. And he tried to comfort me, I'll keep on flourishing. Yeah. And he see the universe when I'm in company.